Hello everyone, my name is Kaseem. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, we are going to do an update to my Q4 investments. So what I do is every 3 months, I treat myself like a public company where I share my investments with you guys, what I'm doing with my investments. As you guys know, you can check the name of the channel is the $1 Million Challenge. I've made a challenge for myself to get my money up to the first million and share my process with you guys. So every 3 months, I basically trying to compile all my investments and show you what the results are compared to 3 months ago. So I kind of treat myself a little bit like a public company. So if you like this kind of information, stay tuned, subscribe. You're not going to regret it. So before we get into the numbers and get into everything else, I just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. What I do on this channel is just to share how I'm trying to make money. That is just it. I'm not a financial advisor. This information is for educational purposes. So before we get into the video, I would like to urge you to go back and go check out the last quarter's update, my investment update. Go check that out. The video will be right up there. I talked about all my plans, what I'm doing, how I'm trying to grow the portfolio, and this is a continuation of that video, so go check that out. The total investment portfolio has grown, and from 90 days ago it was roughly about $70,000, and now the investment has grown to $117,298, and everything is going well. My plans, I'm working hard and I'm doing everything to make sure I get my money up, and everything is going well. So what we're going to do in this video, we are going to talk about some good, because a lot of some things did not go well and some things went well. So we are going to do the breakdown of that in today's video. So really quickly, before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know, when I do this content, it's not to show off or anything like that. My goal here is to educate, to show people what's possible. So please don't take this information the wrong way, because I know people can receive different information the different way. The goal here is to educate, to show people what's possible. Just like what I've done with, investing in options, investing in dividend and growth stocks and all these things. The goal is to educate, not to be flamboyant, because that's not my thing. So let's get into the first investment here. So first thing first here, we are going to dive into the first investment here, and it's the M1. Okay. Like you guys know, this portfolio, I've been working on this portfolio now for roughly about 2 years, coming up 2 years. And recently we just hit $1,000 in dividend. You guys see right there, we just hit the first $1,000 in dividend ever. And I'm just excited because this is $1,000 that I did not have to work for. All I just had to do was work and make the money and purchase the companies that I want to own. This is me investing into public companies that basically everybody is able to invest in. So this is doing very well. $85,000. The last time that I did this update, this section here was roughly about 60,000. So it's doing really well. And basically what I mainly do with this portfolio is that I put in an average amount of money, and that is roughly anywhere from $100 to $200 every day. And sometimes it's like 150, sometimes it's $100, but I try to make sure I invest something every day. That's what I try to do. I try to make sure I invest something every day, and it's invested into different segments and sectors. Okay, because I'm more about investing in categories of things. That's what I like to do, not just solely just put money into one or two things, even though I'm concentrating my portfolio a little bit more into Tesla nowadays, and it's been doing very well. But I'm more about investing into multiple things in sectors and segments. So if you guys want the link to set up your own portfolio, it will be right in the description. You can do that as well. Don't forget that. And again, if you have any information or you want to ask any question, put it right there in the comments. I love interacting with everybody on YouTube, so put it right there in the comments. So with this portfolio here, I have the passive income ETF, Berkshire Hathaway, ARK Invest. I have this 3 ETF here, which is Global Value, Ultra Aggressive, and Global Growth. Then I have the cryptocurrency section, and then I have the profit team section. So I'm still gonna do a little bit more videos in the future about the profit team. It's a mastermind group of individuals that we all talk about stocks, and these are some of the top stocks that, as a collective group, we are all investing in right now. So, you know, it's not doing too bad. It has earned, you know, $7 in dividend already, and it has grown. So it's doing its thing. It just started last year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, October 6th last year. So it's doing well. It's doing very well. I want to talk a little bit before I move on to the next one. I want to talk about ARK Invest. I'm going to be closely watching ARK Invest, doing more videos on them. I'm not selling out of it, and I'm not adding any more at the moment. If anything, I'm looking to add into crypto this year and add into the passive income section a lot more, especially the monthly income right here, especially the monthly income side of this portfolio. I'm looking to add to this a lot more. And, you know, if you take a quick look here, it has earned about $51, and it has grown $190 with 7 holdings. These are the holdings that I have here at the bottom there. So this portfolio is doing very, very well since the last time it has grown. And, you know, I'm happy about that. And I'm going to keep on doing my thing to make sure this grows over time. So the number 2 investment holding that I have here is BlockFi. As you guys can see here, it's roughly about $5,254. And from the last video that I did, when I did this update, sharing this with you guys, it was roughly about 4,500. So, you know, we are doing well. The portfolio is doing well on this side. Crypto has been one of those asset class that I haven't really invested a lot into. So this year I'm going to make it my goal to be able to double what I have here right now, which is 5,000. Hopefully by the end of the year, trying to get it up to $10,000 or $15,000. You know, it's been doing well. It's been earning me interest on BlockFi. If you're interested in setting up your own, links will be in the description below. Those are affiliate links. Whenever you use it, I get paid. So appreciate you for that. And you also get paid as well when you use it. But yeah, let's get back into this. BlockFi is basically where I put all my cryptos, and it earns interest. And last year it earned $160 in interest. And primarily, I'm basically mainly invested into Bitcoin. And as you guys can see, 61% in Bitcoin and 38% in Ethereum. But this year, I think I'm going to be putting a lot more money into Ethereum, just because we have a lot of things that's been built on top of Ethereum network, like the metaverse. A lot of the metaverse stuff is being built on Ethereum. I think Ethereum is very, very useful to the public. People use it a lot. So I'm going to increase my Ethereum position, at least let it get up to 50-50, because Ethereum has been by far the best performing asset class when it comes to crypto. When it comes to crypto last year, you know. So, you know, I'm gonna look to boost that up this year. That's the main goal. So right here we have $5,256 on this side of the portfolio. So the third investment that I have that I'm working on right here, it's on Robinhood. Now, here is the one that I've been a little bit more challenging because of the type of trading that I do here on Robinhood. But before we get into the details, we currently have $3,173 in Robinhood with a buying power of 1,300. Now, from the last time that I did this update, it used to be $6,150. So it's gone down by half. Let's just run through this really quickly. So we have here, this is what we're looking like right now. Today it's down. Obviously the main market is closed. Tesla has had a good news recently. I did a video on that. You're gonna see that pop up so you can check it out. I talked about all the things that has been going on for Tesla. They reported good earnings. So this is next time I do this update, hopefully this side of the portfolio should be a lot higher than this. But this is what we're looking like right now. In the past month, I've lost $231. And in the past week, the past month here, down 1,000. This portfolio has had a huge roller coaster of a ride because of the type of trading that I do on here. And I'm still going to talk a little bit more about what I'm doing with options in 2022. But yeah, we've had a situation where it's gone up so much. I even traded it all the way up to $10,000. And then during the COVID wave, at the beginning of this Omicron wave, the market went down a lot, and I had some trades that just went against me, and it was just, So, but it was up to $10,000, and then you just started going down all the way down to 2, then came back up again, to almost 6. Know what that is? Came back up again to that's the referral. So if you guys want any of the stock, get down below in the description. You can check it out. There you go. Robinhood wanted just Destiny and Robinhood wanted me to show you that. So we went back up, and it came back down, then went back up again, and we are where we are today. But I think over time, this part of my portfolio will actually outperform all the other ones, believe it or not. Like, what I'm doing right now is I'm just buying leap options with this portfolio now. It's like I'm not really day trading this side of the portfolio anymore. I'm just gonna buy leaps and just leave it, just because I really don't have time to do much option trading this year. I started a business. You guys can check out the video. Started a business. I want to put more time into that business, growing that business and everything like that. So most likely I'm just going to be doing leaps. I'm buying a couple of months worth of options ahead. That's what I'm going to do this year. So I'm looking to build up on some options here, but some good leaps, some companies that I research and I know they're going to do well in the future. So when it comes to the options that I have available right now, that I have open, I have Tesla May 20th. So we have 5 months for this contract to print some money, and hopefully with the good earnings, good production, we can get close to 16 or 1800, and I'll be able to get out of this with some decent profit. So that's Tesla. That's the second one right here, and that's the first one. The second one right here is Space. I'm basically betting that Space will be at $50 by the end of 2023. So we'll see. If it does get there, cool. If it don't, it is what it is. So let's move on to the next section of this update. Right here, this is the fourth investment that I have. This is my Roth IRA, and it's basically my stash IRA investment. At the moment, I know I should be putting a lot of money into my Roth IRAs, but I haven't, just because I'm planning on using M1 as more like, a way to use M1 Borrow to be able to take money out for cheap, guaranteed money that I have access to, and use that to build other businesses. I'm going to do a video on that in the future. But right here, I basically don't put any more money in here, and it's just been growing steadily since the last time I did this video, and it's gone up by $100. So it's doing well. There's nothing to it here. I really don't do much to it. I just leave it and let it do its thing. Again, this is the portfolio that got me started with investing $30 a day into Tesla stock. I probably mentioned this in the last time I did this update. Go check out that video. It's in the cards. Make sure you do. In this stash portfolio, basically I invested $15 into Tesla at that time just to try it out. And this single investment has got me 2,219% growth. You know, $15 is now worth $347. I'm watching this thing to see where it goes, because it would be so funny if $15 can turn into like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. This is one of the reasons why I haven't even transferred this part of the portfolio into M1, just because this data is such a crucial data for me personally. Because look at the amount there. Amount invested is $15. Current market value is $347. That is just mad. If this was 115,000, it would have been worth $347,000 today. So it's just, the gains are just mad, and that would have been tax free. You know, investing in an IRA, you would have been gain tax free that you can take out in the future. So this is still just mad. And yeah, this is doing its thing. I have roughly about $1,456 here, and you know, it just sits and collects dividend and collects interest and just do its thing. So the next investment portfolio that I have right here is my trading account. Now, like I said in the last video, it's very important for you to check out the last video that I did in regards to my update of my investment net worth. Okay, so go check that video out. You can get why I'm referring to it so much. So the last time that I did this video, this particular, you know, holdings is my TD Ameritrade trading account, and it used to be roughly $3,394. So this is my trading account, and basically I lost money on this account. I lost about basically $3,000. So I lost a lot of money on this account, but I have some few trades currently. I just have one trade that I have available here, and it's basically Tesla, and it's currently down, but I think before I have this options right here by February, it's supposed to be in the money, hopefully. If not, I take the L. It is what it is. I try to take a little bit of risk with trading, but it just did not work out that way. So I'm okay with that. Sometimes you make money and you lose money. So, but overall, my account is still growing in general. My investment portfolio is still growing in general. This is just a portion where it didn't go well. And let's take a moment to talk about why it didn't go well. I think it's more like because I have too many things going on. I've said it before in previous videos. I have too many things going on. And when you have a lot of things going on, it's hard to focus on too many things at once. So that's why I've changed my strategy to just do swing trading and just do leaps. Okay, and just basically passively keep an eye on what the market is doing, make trades based on that, but it's not going to be like immediate months trade. It will be 2-3 months trade, and we'll see how the trade goes. Either bet that the market is going up or going down. That will be the vibe on that one. This is the current balance. Hopefully next time that I do this update, this will be up. But before I go to the next account here, I just want to say something really quickly. I still strongly believe that trading is a craft that you can learn. In the future, I'm still going to go back to day trading and make sure I make money from it, because I know I can. There's a lot of little things that can stop you from being able to make the full-time money from day trading. Like the PDT rule is a really pain in the butt. You know, all those things kind of keep you a little bit down when it comes to trading. But I know it's something that can be done, and I know I can do it. So I'm looking forward to having the full capital to be able to just have it in an account, which is $25,000 and above. If you have an account that's $25,000 and above, you can buy and sell on the same day and you don't have any problems. If you do not have 25,000 and above in your account, which is called the PDT rule, then you're going to have a problem. They're going to lock your account and you can't trade. And if you have a trade that's going against you, you can lose a lot of money. So there's a lot of things that comes to play. But my passion for trading is still there. And I think this is going to be the biggest part that is going to help build my net worth in the future. So just because it's not going well now, don't mean it's not going to go well in the future. I strongly believe that it will go well in the future. That's just my take. So let's move on to the next part. So this is another investment portfolio that I have here. This is my Vanguard portfolio. And basically with this one, I've had this for a long time. I just kind of let it sit. I don't really do much with this. And the last time that I did the update, it was $145. And as you guys can see right there, it went up as high as $176. Now right now it's back down to $132. So this is my Vanguard account. And this one, I basically don't do much with it. I just kind of leave it. I have my miscellaneous accounts that is going to come in handy in the future, like my SEP IRA and all these things. When in the future, when the money start coming in, then we start, moving money around into SEP, all these different type of investment vehicles that can protect your money from being taxed. So we can do that in the future, and basically just protect our cash from being taxed away in the future. That's why I have those, but I'm not doing anything with it right now. I just kind of let it sit, and that's what I do with it. So I'm not doing anything with this one right now. I just kind of let it sit. That's pretty much it. I need the accounts in the future, like the SEP, the 401k, all these things, solo 401k and all these things. I need that in the future, but financially and with the kind of things that I'm trying to accomplish, I cannot really put money in here right now, but in the future, best believe some money is going to go in there. So yeah, that is pretty much it with this one. Let's move on to the next investment. So the next investment that I have here is this angel investment that I made right here. It's basically $2,050. This is the next investment. This is the next investment we're going to talk about. It's an angel investment that I invested in a friend of mine. I still haven't received the money back, and I'm trying to let him do his thing to sell the products for me to be able to recoup the money back. I understand a lot of things that's happened. Small business has been hit pretty badly because of COVID and everything like that. But, at the end of the day, business is still business, Like if someone borrow me money or give me products or service to sell and I can't sell it, I'll either pay them the money back out of my own money or however. But business is business. I still got to get my money back, and I don't mind going through the legal route if I have to. I don't want to do that. So I'm giving my friend some time to, recover from COVID and, get his business back so I can retrieve this money. But this is an angel investment. So the last but not the least here, I have the vehicle that I just purchased in order for me to rent it out to people on Turo or any other decentralized car hiring service that is out there. And the current value is basically worth about $19,000. You guys can see right here is worth $19,000. That's my estimate. And, from when I purchased the car or agreed to purchase the car till now, car value has gone up. And, for that particular car, 2017 Ford Focus SE, it's gone up a lot. It's going for an average of 13,000 all the way to about 21,000 for the comparable, mileage and everything like that. So I'm just going smack in the middle and estimating that I can resell the car for about $19,000. So that is what it is, and it's basically under my car rental department for my new upcoming LLC that I'm looking to set up for the car business. So that is the update for that. So without the update out of the way, this is the final result. You can see right here, it's $117 $298. So if you take a look here in the past 90 days, the portfolio has grown by $35,000. Now, obviously, I purchased a car in the past quarter. I purchased a car and the value of the car has gone up. So that has helped in growing this amount right here for the past 3 quarters. I mean, for the past 3 months, in the past 90 days. And this negative right here is just when I tally up all the amount, make sure all the data points are actually very accurate. So it leads to a negative 3,000 from the last update that I did of this personal capital. Now, this is personal capital. The links will be in the description if you want to set up your own as well. It's a software that I use to tally up all my expenses, all my income, all my investment, and it gives you a nice snapshot of your net worth. Okay, so that is what I use this for. It's been great, and I think everybody should have one. So yeah, that is it with pretty much the update for this quarter. So I'm looking forward to next quarter. Next quarter is gonna be a great one. I mean, I have a lot of things going on. I have a video coming up where I'm gonna update you guys on what my plans will be for this year, 2022. So stay tuned for that. If you like what you're saying and you like this kind of content, stay subscribed, stick around with the community, subscribe, get involved. You know, when I started my journey 2 years ago, you know, like I just started with, you know, $500 and I just invest. You guys can go check out that video. I have a playlist with my Dividend playlist. Go check out that video. Like, I started with 500 and I just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. And I make sure I cut out all my expenses. You know, I don't buy sneakers. Sneakers are expensive. You know, I don't buy. That's why I have the Apple Watch. All I just have to do is change the wrist and that's it. You know, I find a way to cut my expenses. I moved to a cheaper state so I don't have to pay so much money in rent. Like, I did all the things that I have to do to cut my expenses. Like, I really just want to focus on investing and growing the money to the first million. And you know, thank you because I'm posting my financial plans and everything like that on YouTube. It has basically kept me accountable, and you know, I don't want to disappoint my audience, and you know, so like, thank you. You're helping me more than you know. But anyways, let's get to the next section. So with the personal capital tool, what I do is every month at the end of the month, every month, twice a month, I go in and I update all the numbers. Basically, there's some that it's easier to just go in and update the number manually because it's harder to connect it directly into like M1 or Robinhood or anything like that. Some are easy to connect, like Stash, and some are not easy to connect. So for me, it's easier to just be able to go in and just go in and plug in the numbers and just basically update the numbers basically on a monthly basis. So it was easier for me to do that. So roughly every month, I make sure everything is updated for this account here. And yeah, so that's basically it. We're finishing this quarter 20 in December, the last quarter of the year 2021, going into 2022, $117,000, 298. And the goal is to get this up to the first million. That is the goal. That's the main point for the channel. So stay tuned. Let's go to the next part. So what is the next move from here? What is the next move to level up the money? To level up so we can grow our net worth. Okay. And for me, some of my focus, I still have a video coming up where I'm going to detail my investment plan. But if I'm gonna hit hit a quick point really quickly before I end this video, I like my videos to be under 30 minutes. Quick point really quickly. The main focus this year for me will be to grow the business. I'm excited about the rental business. I'm excited to learn and actually get into like actual business, not just investing into the stock market or investing into crypto. I'm excited of actually getting into business and seeing how that goes. Who knows where that will go? And I'm also excited about, bringing the process along, sharing the process with you guys, talking about like the car, which I just did a video on. You can go check it out. The next step now would be to set up all the paperwork, set up an LLC, set up an account, set up all those things, getting everything going, getting the right insurance, getting in GPS. So many things I still have to do and share with you guys. So I'm excited about that. So if you like this kind of content, you want transparency and you want to be able to learn to see what other people are doing, like me, what I'm doing in order for me to get my money up, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of you guys that have subscribed to the channel already. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So before we go here, I would like to let you know that I have another channel, a beats channel that I'm working on. I put beats, Afrobeats on there, so you can go check out the channel. That is the dope music that I put in the background of my videos, these videos that you're watching. If you want to, if you're a creator, and you want to, use the beats and stuff like that, it's copyright free. So go check out the beats channel. It will be right there in the description and in the cards right here for you to check out. So as you guys know, the main theme of the channel is to grow our wealth. I challenge myself to get to $1 million. That is the theme of the channel. Hopefully the goal is to get other people excited and inspired to go out there, see what the world has to offer you, and do whatever you got to do by hustling, working, doing your thing, and making sure you get a piece of this great country that we live in, America, UK, all these countries that provide opportunities for their citizens. Go out there, work hard, live frugally, save your money, invest, and, be able to make sure the future is better, is greater than today. Make sure the future for the future generations is greater than the past 2 generations. So that's the goal, is to stay positive about the world. We have a lot going on right now with the virus and everything, so stay positive. This video is running too long. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Love you all.